hello. I'm coming. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hope everyone is doing well. I miss you guys so much. So much peace, love. I'm looking forward to your fall comeback, sis. Hey, Reese's, Miss Candy, thanks for joining me. Angela Cook, my love, how are you? I am so looking forward for you coming back, peace and love. To you coming back, not for you. To you coming back. So I'm just here because I just want to talk. I've missed my people. I just want to talk. I know there's a lot going on, but today we just gonna have like an open talk about everything. Hey, living my best life. How are you? Just an open conversation. Nothing. Hey, Houston Bread, you'll be on my topic. You were in the topic tonight. Yes, you, Houston Bread. I really enjoyed that live. I had been in the bushes for a long time. I just choose not to drop down sometimes, but I was there from the very beginning. I heard all of it because I both you and Jay Dunn's perspective was on point. I get her point and I get yours. And I lean on both sides. Again, I'm objective, unbiased, right? Objective and unbiased. That's me. Yes, it was. I really like that line. I like when things are educational, when people are able to voice their different perspective and views and they don't get knocked down by it, for doing so. So I enjoyed it very much. I did. I was there for a long time. I just never dropped down. But so we just go chat a little bit. Because I want to talk. There's nothing wrong with wanting to talk, is it? That's the people said this morning. They say you're one of the most. I try to be. I really try to be unbiased. Whether I have had a run with you, like you or not, if you speak in facts or something that's on point, I'm going to say it, whether you like me or not. See? Oh, I love this cut. Hey, Mr. Carruthers, I see you're getting yourself in a bunch of trouble around here, being Mr. Carruthers. How are you, sir? Thanks for joining me. I think I will have Queen Diva in here, maybe not Andrea. I'm not sure about BB Nice, but you know what? I really don't need mods because they just don't bother me because I don't bother them. And it is what it is. So I don't get a lot of, all that bull crap over here. So there's a couple of topics I wanted to cover, and some of them are just simply by title. Not that I've been in anyone's live, but just simply by titles that I have come across this week, that I thought was interesting. One of them was, let me turn this down some. One of them was this gentleman, after years taking care of his child, he find out the DNA test proved he's not the parent. He's not the father, and he commits suicide. Hey, Harley Q. And so that's one of them. And so hold on, because I'm using this. I don't have this uninterrupted music, so hold on. So let's do that. But so this gentleman commits suicide after he finds out that the child wasn't his, which is pretty sad. I think I spoke to you all and told you about my girlfriend who had adopted a daughter from 3 years old, and she was a troubled child back then. And my girlfriend fostered her, and then they decided to adopt her. And she got older. She turned 18. She joined the military, and then she disowned my girlfriend. Very heartbreaking. My heart was broken for my girlfriend because from what I saw and my perspective of things, she treated her quite well. You wouldn't have known that she was adopted. Perhaps maybe they didn't look alike. She said she tried very hard when she went to adopt a child to try to get them to match sort of how her family looked so they wouldn't feel any other way, right? However, she gets grown and she decides that she wants to meet her real mom. And there's nothing wrong with that. Children are entitled to that. It's closed adoptions and open, and hers was closed for several reasons because her mother was not what they call a good parent, and she was into drugs in the streets and stuff. So they did a closed adoption. Well, she looked for her mom. Somehow she came across her mom, which is cool, and she wanted to know about her. But the bad thing about it, when she met her mom, she turned her back on my girlfriend. And like I said, my heart was broken for my girlfriend from what I had experienced from being around them. I thought she treated her just like she treated her biological daughter. And so it was very sad for her. So now they're not on speaking terms, and she's come to the realization it is what it is. And that happens to several people. That's not the first time I've heard something like that happen. We hear that happen all the time, where adoptive children grow up and then they seek out their biological parents, and somehow they don't want anything to do with the adoptive parents. And the craziest thing is, because you have an opportunity to tell that child anything. And at the point, a child is not thinking, hey, Melissa, left-handed Libra, you're not thinking, well, how did I get into foster care? Why was I adopted out? You're not really wanting to listen to the real deal in most cases. You just want to be with your biological parents. And some children don't. We remember that case with that young girl where she met her biological parent and she still wanted to be with the woman who had taken her for many, many years. She still considered her mom, and she had quite a hard time with her real family because she loved this woman so much, right? So, hey, Duchess, thanks for sneaking a seat. You got front seats. You got the co-host spot too, the Bootleg co-host. So that happens, but it's pretty sad. And it makes other people afraid to adopt, to foster care and adopt. Now, I personally wouldn't foster care because you get an attachment and you have to give that child back. And I don't know if I would want to keep doing that, keep them for a little while and then give them back, then go get other kids. But that's a good service you're doing for your community and for that child. But emotional attachments take place, and I don't know how well that will work out for me. But they do it quite often. They grow up and they seek out their biological parents, and then they don't want anything to do with the adoptive parents. And it's easy to feed children information. You could be grown, and you don't have to be a little child. They absorb, they like sponge, they absorb. So what you say, they believe. But adults, children do that as well. Like, well, why wasn't you in my life? What happened? Oh, they kept me away from you, kept you away from us. We didn't know where you were at. We couldn't. And you believe that. And then you start having this hatred or feel some kind of way against resentment against the adoptive parent, right? That's how that goes. But that was pretty sad. Hey, Simply Pandy. So that's how that goes. So it happens. And then another thing, when they said he committed suicide, you often wonder what, we would never know what he was feeling, but how he felt that he would take his own life because he found out a child wasn't his. That's quite an investment to have a child for years, say 18 years, 13 years, 10 years, and you invest in them, you love them, you do all you can as a parent, and all of a sudden somebody tell you that, that's not your child. I think there should be a law against that. I really do. And we done heard this debate before, but I think it should be a law against that, where you can lie, and then your child, somehow you decide to do a paternity test and the child is not yours, and you stuck paying child support, because once your name is on that birth certificate, the father, you are stuck paying child support. Yeah, in most states, I think that's the law now. And I think that's a bunch of bullshit. I do. I think it's a bunch of bull, because you lied. You lied. I believed you. I signed the birth certificate. Come to find out it's not my child. Now I'm stuck paying child support if we separate. Once you sign that certificate, so men need to be really, really careful when they are putting their names on birth certificates. And it doesn't matter whether you married or not, you guys. Some people tip out. I mean, they tip out on their spouse, So, but you need to make sure, because you can get caught paying child support when a child is not yours. So I don't know what took place with this gentleman. Like I said, it was just a topic I seen on Neek at Night. So you can go over to Neek at Night and watch her live. I just saw the topic and thought it was interesting because of what had happened to my girlfriend. So that's the reason why I wanted to talk about that. And I don't know if anyone in here is adopted, or has or they are adoptive parents or have been adopted by someone. But I don't know how you would feel. I know I would feel pretty messed up, but I don't think I would feel that bad if I was, I don't know, I'm not a man, but if I found out that my son or my daughter really wasn't biologically mine, that I would take my life. So I'm believing that it was something else going on there, that the brother committed suicide. He took his own life, right? Pretty sad though. So thanks everybody. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Please make sure you hit that like button. I haven't been here in a while, so I don't know if my notifications. Harley Q, I'm going to talk about your live yesterday. Again, I watched the replay on your live. Very interesting, because, the pull-up thing. And I don't know if it's because I'm a Jersey girl or I deal with reality. No one or nothing on YouTube will cause me my life or my children's life. So I don't take it that serious. That's why a lot of times I don't get involved, because I know what type of person I am. I know my temper. I know who I am. So I don't get involved with the back and forth and the beef and then, all that dots and stuff, because pull up to me mean if you pull up and you're uninvited, you'll just get done up. And it's simple as that. And why risk my life and my livelihood for somebody on YouTube that I really don't know? It's not that amount of money in the world, whatever amount of coins they get, is not worth you pulling up on someone. I don't know what you proving. I'm like Harley Q. I don't know what would you be proving, because my life, I value my life. I value my children and my loved ones' life too much to even put them in a position. That's why I don't go back and forth, because I see how, it can get, how real nasty and dirty we can get on they can get on these streets, not we. They get on these streets. So I tend to make sure I stay out of it, because I don't want to risk my life and my family's life, and it's not worth it. Is it really worth it pulling up to someone? Now, if someone come to your home, see, where I come from, they just don't leave. Well, they do leave, but it's in a pine box, what they call it, the little wooden box, because you just don't pull up on people. You don't go to people's houses like that. And it's not a matter of someone being afraid. It's a matter of me defending myself, because I don't know what you come to do to me. Even if you came to have a nice conversation, I'm not going to take it like that. I'm going to defend myself and my family. So that pull up is just not cool. I think people need to really be careful when they do that. Don't let this YouTube rent space in your head so much that you lose your damn mind. I think people are losing their mind over this YouTube, and it's not worth it. It's YouTube. We really don't know these people. I have not met anyone on here. Well, I've met people, but I don't know them to a certain degree that I would get so angry that I would go where they at to try to hurt them. And I would hope that they wouldn't come where I'm at so I can hurt them. So you may come, but you're not going to leave. You just not going to leave, because I'm going to defend myself and my family. And people take that lightly when they say all that, yeah, I'll pull up, I'll do this. For one, where I come from, we don't announce it. No, we never announce it. We just come. But you won't even know that we are in your area, because that's how real people move. People who want to do things like that, they don't announce it. They just go. And when you come out your door or you look around where they there, and whatever is going to happen is going to happen. No, we don't give warnings. Real thugs, real gangsters, real people about that life, they don't warn you. They don't do a lot of talking. See, because if I warn Harley Q that I'm coming to New Jersey, hey, Red Afro, I warn her, then she could prepare herself. But if I really want to do damage to her, what the hell am I going to warn her for? No, I'm just going to go do damage and mission accomplished. It ain't no faking. You either go do it or you not. Hey, really, B, you know, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And then you write, then you film it. And then, well, if you don't film it, Duchess, you have proof that you selling all these wolf tickets and they see you traveling. They see you knocking on somebody's door, standing by the house. You're done. You're done. And they are fine. They live and you die in most cases. Because if you go to someone's home and they put you to rest, like bye-bye, in most cases, justice is going to prevail for them because it's going to look like a defense. They defended themselves. You warned them. They prepared themselves. Now, Diva and I was talking yesterday, and I never thought about this, right? So Diva and I was talking yesterday, and hey, TC, and Diva was saying, yeah, because if somebody warned me that they coming, and we talking in general, I ain't even talking about all these, but if they warn me I'm coming, I'm boiling grits. I said, damn, I never thought about that. First thing I'm thinking about is shooting someone, right? Locked and loaded and let's go, pow, pow, right? She said, no, you just boil grits. She said, you just boil grits and said, hey, I was boiling grits and somebody knocked on my door and threatened me and I just threw the pot of grits. I said, well, I never thought about that, Diva, but that's a good one. That's a good one. But you just don't do that. Duchess, really, BTV, Trey McFarlane, TC, thanks for joining me. Wear me, thanks for joining. So we have to be careful. I don't care how tough we want people to perceive us, to see us at. You're not that tough. You're not that tough if you talk about it. Hey, brown baby, you're just not that tough if you talk about it. Just be about it. Don't talk about it. So I took away a lot from Harley Q's video yesterday. I watched a replay, and Harley Q, I don't know if it's just a Jersey thing, but I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, you just be about it. Don't talk about it. But a lot of wolf tickets, and then people don't back it up, or people just feel some kind of way. But no one on here is worth me losing my livelihood. And you have to think about that. What is it worth? See, I value my children, and they're grown. They're grown. But I don't worry, but I pray every day that I'll return to my children. My children will return home to their family and us, right? That's something we have to just think about being Black. By being Black, and that's the truth. Especially, I have two kings. I have two kings and two princes coming up, right? So I worry about that. And sometimes it's to the point where if I pass by a car on the highway, this is how crazy it's gotten, and how sometimes I worry about my men, right? I look and I say, oh, thank you, Jesus. That's not my son's car. That's not my daughter's car. That's not my children. They stopping, because you never know. Something just can happen to you because you are a Black man or a Black woman. It's not even limited to being a man now, it's a woman. So I think about things like that, not pulling up on people because I don't know these people. I don't care to know these people. So there's no need for me to pull up, and there's no need for them to pull up on me, So that pull up thing is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Let me read some of these comments right quick. My definition of tough and weak seem to differ from the norm of this sector. Yeah, I think so too. Absolutely. My biggest fear is not being able to provide or be around to raise my kids. I'm even extra careful on the road because it's constant, but it's constant though, especially being a single mother. Yes, Harley Q. And that's true. And then you got to think about it. When you do acts like that and you behave a certain way, you you're putting your kids at risk. It's not even about you. Oh, hold on. My PC about to go. It's not even just about you. You have to think about your children. I think about my children. If something happened to me, what are my children going to do? How are they going to feel? They have to suffer the rest of their life for some stupid YouTube stuff. So, yeah, we have enough to worry about that. Oh, okay, Duchess, go ahead to your FaceTime. Let me read some of these. TC, what's happening, Queen? Hey, 2300, nice to see you. Yeah, I'm not going. I didn't go anywhere. I took a little breather, but I told you guys some bad stuff has been happening and some good stuff. One house down, one to go. We still working on one, but yeah, some not so great things. But I roll with the best. I roll with the words. I mean, I just roll. I do what I have to do. So I've been taking a little break from here. Yeah, the Al Green defense. Exactly. That's what Diva said. Ball some grits. Just keep you some grits. She said, then when you open that door, just throw that hot pot of grits. I said, damn, I never thought of that. The first thing I think was to grab the pistol and just pull out a ping, ping. But the grits is even better. The grits is even better. So those were two lives that I wanted to talk about because it's serious. It's serious, y'all. And we just have to think. And I just wanted to come on here and talk. I wanted to talk. Then let me talk a little bit about Houston Bred Lives this morning because I'm beginning to view education, higher education, a little different. I used to promote it. I still promote Get You an Education. But I really wish that they had, remember the workshops, the trade, the apprenticeships. I really wish they had those available. I do. I wish they would bring some of that stuff back where it was mandated in high school. You had to learn some type of trade. I wish they would bring back trade schools. But it's something that I have observed in my adult years, just through course of life, that anytime, and please, this is no disrespect to Caucasian or any other race, anytime Black people master something and become good at it, and they could do well from it, they change. They change the system. Now, when they talked about higher education, I agree people need to be educated, but as many millionaires out there that's not educated, that didn't go to school. Don King was one of them. Complete fool, but he was a millionaire. And I'm sure there's tons of other people. Okay. Thank you, Harley Q, for stopping in. And there's plenty of other people too who didn't have higher education and they do quite well and they're on a millionaire status. So you could make money, you could create your own business, and you just have to put your all in all to it and grow your business to become successful. And you don't need a piece of paper. And a lot of people now are in financial debt, and it's a heavy debt because they were always told to go and get a college degree. And most of them does not even work. They don't even work in their field that they received their degree in. And they're struggling to pay back these loans. But I do encourage people to go to college. I'm just not hard on it like I used to be. If you can get a trade or apprenticeship or something else that's going to pay you a good salary and you can grow, remember, just because you start there don't mean you finish there. So if you could get a good apprenticeship, a voc ed, trade, whatever, and get a good job, then that's great. If you could go to college, and TC talks about this, on scholarship, that's even better. I would recommend anyone go to college if you can go on scholarships. If you have to take out a lot of loans and Parent Plus loans, it's tough, you guys, because most people who not operating in the STEM, in some type of STEM field, is not working in their field that they got a degree in their degree field. And I think that may be damn near factual. A lot of people have these degrees and they're not working in their degree field because there's no jobs out there. And the competition is pretty stiff. Not that I say don't get an education. That's where I lean on Houston Bred side a little bit. Just because you don't have a higher education doesn't mean that you can't be successful, get a job that pays well, or create your own business. You can create your own business from nothing, basically. You just have to be a go-getter and know how to do it, you know. But is plenty of masters out there. Now the associates is like a diploma or a certificate. The bachelor's is like a certificate or diploma. They're wanting more and paying less. And then you get stuck in this financial trap and you don't get a job that earns enough for you to pay back that money. Be very careful. I promote school to a certain extent, but if you decide that you don't want to go to college, that's fine too. But do something that you know will help create a healthy life for you and a life that you can, a lifestyle that you can live on, you know? So yeah, I was on both sides. I understood Jay Dunn and I definitely understood Houston Bread. It was a great conversation today, you know, but we need to look at really trying to start our own businesses, and it doesn't take much. I was in Pandy's what she called July. I was in there and it was just a couple of us in there, and she wants to start a business and she don't know how to start. Listen, it doesn't take a lot of money to get your products out there, your lip product, your skin product, your hair product. Your name is behind it, but you don't have to make the product, you know. And I often wonder, I started looking and I was like, dang, a lot of people start hair care business, skin lines, and lip, you know, makeup and all. I wonder how they do that. Do they go in the lab? Yes, they do go in the lab, but the lab has everything there. The lab has everything there. They just walk you around the lab, introduce you to whatever the makeup, the chemicals, or whatever they're using, and you just pick. That's simple. And then they put your name on it. You don't have to sit there and create a lip gloss on your own. There's millions on the market. There's ways that you could create your own business. You don't have to sit there and make up a skincare. They have the skincare there. You just need to know how to go there and do what it do, make it do what it do, and put your name on it. That's how that goes. That's how that goes. Let me read some of this. Do they not do that anymore? I don't know if they have those vocational schools, trade schools. I know some places have the apprenticeship, but I'm not sure. I'm just saying there used to be, you know, a plethora of them. You can't find them no more. They start taking them away because people was actually getting jobs, good jobs and decent jobs, you know, to provide for their families. And it was mostly people of color. And that's how we did it. A lot of us didn't go to college back then, you know, so I don't know. So, okay, I saw you, Harley Q. Thanks for stopping. T-Velize, there are several out there. I have a list of them for you to interview. I know you were on a break, so I was just waiting for you. Got you, sweetheart. Hit me on my email. Hit me on my email. Donna Hughes, good to see you, baby. Higher education is overrated for the most part. It is, because I've ran into people who I know personally that they have so many student loans that they're not able to do what they need to do because the student loan debt is a nightmare and it's keeping them trapped. And they went for this and then they work in this field. And you have to pay those loans back, and that interest accrue a lot, you know? And I think the government should do something about that. I really do. And because it's like a trap. It's just like a trap. So I don't say, go to college, go. What do you want to do? You say you wanted to put out a line of clothing? Great. Start figuring out how you're going to put out that line of clothing. Start, you know, going to different places. Start trying to create your own business. We need to try to develop more businesses of our own. Yeah, we need to do that because it's getting narrower and narrower, the education, the jobs and stuff for us. And I was speaking to someone, it was Diva and I, and a friend of hers. She had got a little friend of hers a job. And I told her, I said, Diva, it's sad, but it's not what you know. It's not that piece of paper. It's not that skill that you know. is who you know. Because so many people are unemployed that family is looking out for family, friends are looking out for friends. So it's not your skill level anymore. It's really who you know, who can pull you in. Just like she did. She pulled in a young lady for a job by somebody she knew, even though the job was posted, the girl applied. It's just who you know. I mean, that's just the truth. She knew somebody said, hey, go over there. It is what it is. We have to deal with reality. Hey there, BBK. Let me see. Hey, Mz.Teavalocity, I caught you. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you, BBK? Melissa. Exactly. You're speaking my language, Miss T. Having your own business can go a long way with college. It can. And some people, again, they create business, they generate their wealth, however, and they've never been to college. They stopped at high school. Some people never finish high school. My dad told me something when Houston Bred was talking to her and Jay Dunn today. My dad told me something when I was a kid. And I never forgot that. And I found it to be 100% factual. He said, Thumbelina. He said, Thumbelina? Because I used to think my dad was just so smart. I really did. You're a kid, you think your dad's the best. He said, you know what? He said, everything you need to learn is in a newspaper, because he read the newspaper every day. He said, everything you need to learn is in a newspaper. I was going, wow. And I found that to be true. Geography, history, math. You have the comics. You have Wall Street. You have investment. You have everything right in the newspaper. And he used to read the newspaper from front to back in its entirety. And I said, wow, I never thought about that. He said, it's all right here. You can learn whatever you need to know out of the newspaper. So I thought that was, and I find that to be true. If you read a lot, you increase your knowledge. It's what you read. And you need to read a broad spectrum of things so you can increase your knowledge and become educated by a lot of things. No, it doesn't supplement for the degree, but I'm saying for education, you can educate yourself. Is how much time you put into it. So let's see. Yes, ma'am. Yes, right. My best friend is almost 50 with 80,000 in student loans. I know people who hire that. I have student loans. Hey, Queen Diva, there you are, sis. I have student loans, and sometimes you guys, shit happens to you and you have to put that loan in forbearance on hold or something like that. That interest is just accruing. So you paying more than the loan. At the end, all that interest has, accrued. And so now you have to pay all that money back. And it's just like a vicious cycle. You keep going over and over. It's like a hamster in what they call it, a hamster wheel cage or whatever. So you have to be careful. But I thought that was a very interesting conversation between Jay Dunn and Houston Bred. And like I said, I understood both women's perspective. I agree with both. Yep. Jay Dunn saying you have to have a degree because most people require you to have a degree to get a good job. And then Houston Bred is saying you don't need a higher education. And that's what she meant, the higher education portion of it. You don't have to go to college. You can be successful and you could generate your own wealth by creating your own business. Now, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I was in those lives, hanging up in the bushes, and I thought both of those ladies had great lives. Like I said, that story came from Neek at Night. I felt very bad for the brother. Unfortunately, he took his life. Don't pull up. You might get done up. That's my advice to you. Don't pull up. You might get done up because everybody ain't scared. And some people are about that life. And make it your choice. Make it your choice whether you want to, obtain higher education. But again, reading and knowledge is powerful. If you read and you are diverse in your reading, you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. Everything that you need to know. So I'm going to drop this link. I don't have much to say. I do want to say you guys check out Pandy. She had a nice little spa day They were doing facials. Her skin is flawless. And the other lady that was with her, Miss Jez, I forgot her name, but their skin are flawless. They did care yesterday, and it was very nice and relaxing over there. It was like a spa day. Yep. So check her out. But if you want to start a business, we need to try to link up with people who can help us. But I do know for a fact that lipstick, you don't have to sit down there and put chemicals together to create that lipstick. I know for a fact a lot of stuff that most people want to do, skin care, hair care, and all that, you don't need to do it from the very beginning. It's out there. You just need to put your name on it. That's a fact. You just need to go seek it out and put your name on it. And they'll take you to the lab and they'll say, yeah, you want to mix this, mix that, do this, do that, and we'll put your name on it. I know a fact. Pandy, don't forget to get in touch with me. So this wasn't a long live. I just wanted to come and give my little 2 cents on some things I had seen. I'm not really here for a long time, but I'm going to drop this link. And then I believe my sister and I will come back and talk to y'all later on this week. We're going to have a sisters chat. Because Queen Diva and I are best friends, right? And we don't always get along. We don't always see eye to eye. We are 2 different people, right? I think I'm the older sister, which she's really the older sister, but she'll say that I think I'm the older sister, but not true. But we don't always see eye to eye. So we want to have a chat because I know you all got some sisters too and some brothers that you guys always at each other. Donahue, it's so nice to see everyone. Thanks everybody who stopped by to join me. I know there's a lot of other stuff going on, but I'm glad that you came and joined me for a little while. I was excited to come on. At first I was tired. Then I said, nope, I'm going to come on. But I didn't have much to talk about. I think maybe, thanks. Thank you, Trinity. I think what I'm going to do, if I don't do it next week, because I'm still trying to get myself together, maybe the following week, I may come back in August and start picking up on my morning lives. I have to see how my schedule goes. But like I said, some stuff been happening and I'm just like, damn, I'm just trying to feel my way. But I keep smiling through it all. I keep smiling. I keep myself up physically, even though mentally sometimes I'm just, I got a lot of shit going on, but I'm trying to keep myself up. Hold on. Sabrina, that's you?
Yes, it's me.
Hello, love. Okay. Hold on. Hey, Sabrina, how are you?
Okay, I just wanted to come and say hello to you. It's good to see you.
I know. I've been missing in action, right?
Yes, yes. I love your topics today. I really do.
Because you're a
Yes,
businesswoman. You're a businesswoman. And you started your business from the ground, right?
absolutely. The ground.
So do you
Yes.
agree? Let me ask you something in your line of business or whatever it is. So when you say you started from the ground, I understand what you mean, but there was a company out there that you can approach or you modeled after, right?
Okay. It depends on your prototype.
Uh-huh.
See, I'm doing my companies are based on services. Now, products are different than services.
Right, right.
So even with your prototypes, you can still do a business on a low budget, starting
Mhm.
from about $2,000 that I have helped
Okay.
clients myself.
Okay.
But the main biggest portion would be is trademarking your product.
Right, right. Okay. Well, I have a trademark, but it's different. I understand what you did, but it's still consider me providing a service, my trademark. The paperwork could be a little confusing, but you can get through it. But as far as a business, the reason why I said this because I want to share I really want to share something as far as a business aspects, when I talk about the hair care, the skin care, the seasonings like Tabitha Brown, I don't know how she did it. I'm not saying Tabitha Brown did it this way, but I know you can approach different places like McCormick and what other seasoning places. You could tell them what you have in mind for your seasoning to be. They have the stuff there, they put it together, and they put your name on it.
Absolutely, Miss
It's not like
Teavalocity.
you sitting there at home trying to put together all these seasonings. Really, you go into a lab. Anything you do when it comes to stuff like that, the lab is there. You enter the lab, you tell them what you want, they walk you around, you put the products or the stuff together, and then you call it your own. Is that correct?
Right.
I could be wrong.
Yes. I want to say this real quick to answer what you feedback on what you just
Oh,
said,
I'm sorry. Hmm.
if you don't mind.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just took over.
Okay. Just like when we go to Family Dollar, these other, stores, they do knockoffs. They're knockoff brands. That's what they are. They're from the same manufacturers, but they go to that manufacturer and say, well, hey, let me cut a deal with you, and you will get X amount of royalties if I, use your same product, but
Yep.
just make a little dilution of it, so it's not exactly the same. It's the same version, but they're just knocking something off.
You just change one ingredient. You just have
Right.
to change one ingredient and whatever it is, and it could become yours.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Get back and I, started, I just started my new trucking. Yeah, and I've
No.
been like running like crazy. Yes.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your trucking firm if you don't mind, honey.
Oh,
If you want
okay.
to.
Well,
Yeah, talk about your business. I'm proud of you. Hold on. Go ahead,
oh,
Sabrina. You go. Oh, that's her.
okay.
That's Miss. Yeah.
Hello. Hey, Queen.
Queen,
How
I
you?
think you got the TV down. Queen, I think you have the TV in the
Hold on,
background.
hold
You're
on.
pretty. I like your hair. Go ahead, Sabrina.
Okay, I love these two ladies.
Mhm.
Y'all are awesome. But anyway, yes, I started a trucking business. We will be on the road. I will not be driving the trucks myself. I'm running a fleet of trucks, and I'm running it on the business side. There's different ways that you can own a trucking company, and I'm doing it from a corporation standpoint. Instead of getting in the trucks and getting on the road, I am sending truckers out there along with other companies, giving them loads to carry through our authority, trucking authority.
See, you have to know the hustle and learn the hustle. You have to know the hustle and where to go. It doesn't take much money to start a business as people think. I'm glad you said that. You said for you, and I'm not saying specific you specifically, you said the ballpark 2 grand, right?
Yes, you could start any business starting off with 2 grand, excluding yourself from the paperwork. See, I do this as well as consulting. I have clients now that I am consulting in, different levels. I can meet you from wherever level you come from,
Mm-hmm.
up to corporate and things of
Mm-hmm.
that sort. But I will tell anybody, if you really want to get started and you really don't have that much money, even if you don't have $2,000, I always tell people, take your faith with you, whatever your higher power
Mm-hmm.
is, take that with you. And when it's your turn and your blessings, um, not getting spiritual on your channel, but your higher power will guide you and lead you, and you don't know where it's coming from out of nowhere. And
Oh,
next thing you know, you you have
it's
started your
there.
business.
Exactly. Thank you for that. Yeah, because
Yes,
I think people are really confused about starting a business. They think they have to have a lot of money to start a business and you don't. So if you
right,
looking to start a business and you need to learn how to start it, where to start
right,
from. You need to
yes,
go seek out the people that can help you sometime.
right.
Thanks,
I
Sabrina. I
don't mind
appreciate
coming
that.
on your channel if you don't mind, with your audience and answering, any questions, because this is what I do outside of the businesses I do. You
Mm.
know, I show people how to make multiple streams of income, because you never know, when one thing goes, you always have a backup, you know?
Yep. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's
Yes.
Sabrina News Report. He goes by a different name now. Tell them your new name and your channel, Sabrina.
Living my best life. And may I explain quickly why I named it Living My Best Life? Because that's what it's all about for us. You know, because life is short and there's so
Right.
many things are happening now. Don't look back at the should have, could have, would have. You know, now is the time, no matter whether it's in your fun, leisure time, business time, just do it. Don't keep saying, I wish I should have, I could have, because one of these days you're going to look back, or you won't have an opportunity to look back. You'll be gone, and you don't waste it. The rest of your life you did have, still had the opportunity to do what you want to do, your heart's desire in your life.
Queen, is that you?
She just dropped off.
Okay, you dropped
Yeah.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's true. You know, and we often regret and go back. Oh, I wish we could have, should have. No, you can. You could start right now. We need to start right now, living our best life, at least trying. Like I said, I've had some trials and tribulations, but in the midst of those, I've had some good times too, because I
Yeah.
was determined. I go away, what? I go away every week to a resort or so, and I'm like, how you doing? And you got all this going on, because I make myself do that. Isn't that right, Queen Diva?
Yes,
I make myself do
absolutely.
that. You have to live while you can live. Live the
Right.
best life that you have with what you have, you know,
Right.
and just make the best out of it. Like I said, when you throw lemons, you know, make lemonade. I've been
That's
knocked
right.
off my course really bad,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but I got it. I'm not sitting here worrying about it. I got it. What's up, Queen? Queen, my queen?
Not a thing. I was just sitting outside enjoying the weather. I said, "Oh, I gotta get on."
Thank
I
you,
said, "My
sis.
sister's show is on. I better get
Yeah.
on."
Yeah, I just wanted to come on and rap a little bit about some stuff that I had came across on the streets. That's all.
Mhm.
You
Well,
know,
thank
yeah.
you, ladies. I appreciate both
Thank
of
you.
you
I
so much.
appreciate you too.
Sabrina.
All
Thank
right,
you.
later. I'm still in the chat. Okay.
All right, all right. But it's not gonna be long. I just wanted to come on because some of the topics that I had saw, you know, and some of the chats I was in the bushes and just listening to the run up and done up and guy who committed suicide after he found out his
Wow.
son wasn't his son. I guess he took himself out, you know.
Mhm.
So we just talked a little bit about that and the college trap, you know, higher education versus just going out there creating a business, making it happen. You know, I just suggest that if you can, you just go out there and try to create a business and make it happen, because college is a trap now. But I know
It
you work in
It's a
that area, so
business,
you would
right?
know.
It's a business,
It's a
and it's
business,
about the money.
absolutely.
Yeah, and it's
A
about
lot
the
of money.
money.
It's a lot of money. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I wasn't talking about. I know. Look at Queen Diva P said with the beautiful hairdo. I like that. That gray looks
Thank
good.
you. Mhm. I'm trying to
Mhm.
look a little.
Like Ebby, Diva
Yeah,
loves Ebby review hair, and that hair looks good
it
on
does.
Ebby.
Mm-hmm,
That hair,
mm-hmm.
and Diva really likes that hair. You know, the
For
hair
us to
color.
really do
It
some
looks
gray.
nice. Hmm.
Yeah.
See me, I'm gonna embrace my gray. I don't color my hair at all. Diva said, no, I don't diet, I don't do anything. I'm just gonna embrace getting old and thanking God that I'm
Mhm.
old, because I'll be 60. And,
Oh yeah.
and my 60th birthday, let me tell y'all something, is at Atlantic City.
Listen to her.
Is at Atlantic City. I had the
Any
best time
casino
when I
will
was in
be
Atlantic
fine
City
for
2
us.
weeks ago, huh?
We love a casino. Any
We love
casino
a
will be
casino,
fine.
don't we, Diva? We love
Yeah,
a casino.
exactly.
The casino will
Mhm.
always love us. But let me tell you something. I was in Atlantic City, 2 weeks ago with my girlfriend's 60th,
Mhm.
right? I was supposed to travel on to meet Diva at another 60th birthday party, but we never made it that far. But let me tell y'all something. I gambled my little heart out. I gambled my little heart out. I was so tired. I was so tired. But my girlfriend had a pool party with guests we didn't invite. The pool was absolutely beautiful. The architect of the pool was beautiful. It was so relaxing. The DJ, the environment was just so sweet. I told people, I said, well, that's where I want to go for my 60th. I want to go to Atlantic City and I want to have a pool party and I just want to gamble. That's all I want to do.
That's all. And you want everybody to just donate lots of money to
Tell
you.
them how much you have to donate, Diva.
I'm not donating no $500. We're gonna have
That's
it
all
out.
you have to give is $500. Each person that I request $500.
That's all I'm gonna need to spend while I'm there. Yep, you're right.
Each person that I request $500 from, they just give me $500 for my 60th birthday, and I will be one happy lady.
Her 3 kids, not her sister.
No,
You better
my
collect from the
kids, including
grandkids.
my sister.
Nah,
I would
man.
be so happy.
I don't agree.
So happy, huh?
I don't agree with that amount.
She'll be right there with me. Lisa, I don't want to go to Vegas, but you had.
Well, that's where I want to go.
That was very expensive, but it was a beautiful 60th birthday. But I just want to go 3 hours away.
I got you.
Huh?
I got you. I will be there with the bells on.
I'm going to request money from my children plus other people. So I should end up with about $5,000 to gamble.
Tiva, crazy.
That ain't crazy.
Okay. All right.
How's that crazy?
Okay. Hey, I'm down. I got you. I got you, sis. Don't even worry about it.
On your birthday.
I'm about to sell some cakes and earn some money for you.
I thought you was about to say you gonna sell something else. I was about to say, oh no, I don't want the $500. I thought you was about to say.
Wait, let me rise up on that one. What you mean, sis?
I don't know what was gonna come out your mouth. When you said I'm about to sell something, I was like, oh, what we selling?
Girl, ain't no price on that.
Just a joke. I was dude, you know what? They don't say all that on this show, but they say some shit. So I was like, oh, what you about to say? But no, I think we should do 5. But you had a fabulous 60th birthday party. You know, I don't think mine would be like that. But as long as I could sit there and just machines, I will be happy.
Look, we can stay up all night, 2-3 nights, right?
Ooh, girl, I was so tired. I was like, oh my gosh, it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm just going up in this room. Then I was up at 6. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a marvelous time. A marvelous time in spite of everything that's going on. I really did enjoy myself, sis. I really did. Unfortunately, I didn't get down there to make it to see you.
That's terrible.
But I'll be down there in a couple of weeks.
That is so bad.
That was terrible. All I did but want to just, hey, when she said, oh, do you mind if we don't go? Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm going in the casino. But like I said, she had a beautiful party. We enjoyed it very much. She did. Well, sis, you have anything you want to talk about? Anybody else have anything? I mean, it's been fun. It started out banging, you know. But I didn't have very much to talk about. I'm just glad to be here, though.
Me too. I'm happy to see you on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And to the person, I want to say, I want to message right quick, Diva, to the king who's ready to give up, please don't give up.
Right.
You're just fine. Hang in there. Take, sit back, assess what's going on. You're doing a great job. I enjoy you. You know who you are. I think you're just going through some of your tough times right now. But remember, organic growth is a little different and it takes time, but you got this. You do what's best for you. If you need to take a break, but we can't keep taking a break. And I even want to say this to myself. We can't keep taking a break from our channel expecting it to grow, because what happens is people get used to you. You get new subscribers, you get people who used to, and they look forward to you. It's like a television show. You know, this stuff for people who really view it as entertainment purposes only, you look forward to different content creators coming on, delivering whatever content they have. They look forward. That's like turning on the news 6 o'clock every morning. They don't take a break. They there. So people, even if the same people are not watching you, other people will watch you. So King, don't give up. Just do your thing. Your work is not in vain. You got excellent content. You growing. I'll be up in your bushes. King number 2, you know who you are. I haven't seen you lately. We talked via email. Hey, hang in there. Everything's gonna be all right. You hitting a rough patch, and that's okay. After the storm will come the sun.
After the rain comes the sunshine.
After the rain comes the sun. You're not the only one going through the storm. I'm going through a storm, but I know that the sun will shine eventually. It's just life circle. It's just a life circle. But hang in there, King. You know who you are. I miss you. Okay, Peace. Yours coming in the fall. I got you. Lisa's like an HBO special. We looking forward to you, Peace, too. For it.
I told her.
You'll come back, and I think you got something going on, girl. I'll be right there. I'm gonna flip that channel on and be there supporting you. Is HBO, but I don't have HBO, Peace. I have to tell you that I don't have HBO.
You probably have HBO. You just don't know.
I don't watch television, but
Right.
Peace, I'm gonna watch your HBO series. But anywho, so to that King, much love to you. I enjoyed talking to you. Hang in there. It's about to get better. It's about to get better. So I wanted to make sure. Mama Lola, I'm glad you're doing fine. I haven't forgot about you. Thanks for your many prayers, and I know you up there probably, or you'll catch the replay. And the rest of you all, I want you to take care. Peace. Keep moving. You got this. And it is, hey, we just have to do what we have to do, but we can't keep taking breaks, and coming back expecting people to be here for us. Even, we have to be a little consistent in order to grow. I know I'm on a little sabbatical, and I truly miss people. I really miss
Me too.
I really do. I miss my Jim's family when I don't come down here. But it is, hey, Miss Playfuls, what's up, baby girl? But sometimes you have to take a break. And even though I don't get mixed in with all the shenanigans and all the hateful and, shit that they do here, I still need a break. I just need a break, because I got real life stuff happening. But besides that, I'm still here. And
Yeah.
I'll grow.
Trying to collect your birthday money and the birthday in
absolutely.
January.
So just to let y'all know, hey, just to let y'all know, back to the birthday. If you want to, you could send some birthday funds too around that time. I'm just going to Atlantic City. I'm not even going to Vegas. I'm going to Atlantic City, and I'm having a casino pool party.
Well, we have a couple of Jersey girls that's really down to earth that could join us. I'm quite sure all
from Jersey. You be nice from Jersey.
We get along. That's right.
There's a couple of Jersey people here.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can meet up in Atlantic City. I don't know. Look, don't come run up on me. Don't run up on me.
You will get served the way you should.
Yeah. So
if you run up on me, what?
I just want to enjoy my birthday. I don't want no run up, done up shit going on.
You stop being messy.
No, I ain't being messy. I'm just saying, hey, I'm good. We good, right, Harley Q? We be nice, we good. Those are two people we know that say they from Jersey. I hope we good.
Peace, love from Jersey.
Peace, love?
Yeah, she a Jersey girl.
Oh, Peace, we good? We good? I think we good. I think me and Peace good. I just want to be good with everybody. Donna, we good? Because Donna laughing. Donna, we good. I want to make sure we good with everybody before I start inviting these people down there. No, we're good. We good. I try to stay good with everyone. I don't think we good, Peace. You invited to the party. No, I just want to, sometimes we just got to make a little light of some things, to keep life going. Well, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I know you'll call me. Excuse me.
Are you all right?
Yeah. You know, I
All
got
right
that.
now.
Hey,
I
you
can't
guys, but
take
I
you
do
through
want
the
to tell you
phone.
this. I do
Hmm?
want to tell you this. I've been doing so good with the cholesterol, haven't I, Diva?
I will hope so. The test will tell.
Well, the test will. I hope I don't get disappointed, y'all, because I've been eating so healthy for real. I've been eating healthy. I only had ice cream twice. Donna said we good, so we could go. Donna said we good,
All
good,
right.
Donna. But I've been doing pretty good, you guys. I've been really turning into like this health nut. The only thing that I'm missing is the exercise portion of it. And I'm hoping when I go back next month, he say that my cholesterol was lower and I don't have to get on medicine. But I mean, I've been eating oatmeal.
Okay. That's one
Still,
that
still cut
lowers your
oatmeal. You know, still
cholesterol.
cut oatmeal. I'm trying
Okay.
so hard. You know, eating the same things like the oatmeal, you just like, oh, just one more lump. I just gotta swallow one more lump. But I know it's good for
I
me.
love oatmeal. Love it.
The other day, let me tell you what happened. The other day, I thought that I had to shake a portion of the cinnamon and I had flipped it to this poured all this cinnamon into my oatmeal.
Hmm.
I ate it. The funniest thing, you couldn't even tell that I had I put that cinnamon in there like that. That's the craziest thing. I thought it was going to be powerful and real cinnamon. You couldn't even tell. I ate it.
Hmm.
I didn't want to waste my food.
I
You know
know
how
you
I
did.
am. You know how I am. I didn't want to waste my food. I ate that oatmeal. It was pretty
Well,
good.
T-Velocity, it's nice to see you, sweetheart,
Nice
as
to see you,
usual.
sis.
As always, your sis gotta go
See you later. I'm going
and have a
myself
couple
as
of
well.
cocktails and enjoy the rest of my evening.
Okay. Love you, sis. I'm about
I
to get
love
out
you
here
more.
too. I didn't. I just wanted to come on and talk to my family. I hadn't seen my family, and I'm so glad that some of my family members came in and joined me today, and some of the ones that's not family members, I guess. I'm glad you joined me as well. I appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't subscribed. Please subscribe.
I got a call coming in. I
See,
gotta go.
Queen said, I gotta go. I know.
Bye.
See you
Bye,
later, sis.
fam.
Love you. Love you. Yep, and I'm gonna get ready to get out here too, you guys. I gotta go too. Let me get ready to play my music and get out of here. Again, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to this channel. I should be back in full swing in maybe August. August. You know, be safe. I think something is happening again or something is brewing up. Make sure you guys stock up. Don't get so involved in social media or something else that you're not watching what's going on in real life. Something is about to come. I feel it. I feel it. I see it. Grocery prices have skyrocketed and the shelves are getting scarce again. So make sure you stock up and look out for yourself. Always have a survival kit. Have a survival kit in your home and in your car as well, because you never know what happens. With that being said, if you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and your princesses. They are our joint future. They are heirs. They looking to inherit something. So let's start trying to create generational wealth. And as always, be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless on. A simple hello, how are you? You look beautiful today. I like that hat. Your smile is beautiful. Hey, can I get that door for you? Or either, here's a couple of dollars. Go and have coffee on me. I'll grab that for you. It doesn't take much to be nice, to smile, and to bless. Try doing that a little more. You'll get much further than probably where you're at now. I'm not sure. But good evening. Be safe. Much love to you. Till I see you all again, be safe.